Vlog 15 Part 2, Take 2, June 7th. We have, this is going to be Wednesday, and I'll see what else I can fit in. So Wednesday was a very eventful day. So my leg hurts. I have so many bug bites everywhere. So Wednesday, we did our normal stuff. So I packed a day pack. We went to Flags and ate lunch and stuff. Or not lunch, breakfast. We did exploration, where we did another walk and learned more stuff that we needed to learn. And then we came back and then we did chess, and we learned more moves and like frequent patterns that people usually use and stuff. And then in cooking, we did a trail meal instead of a Dutch oven like last time, like Tuesday. So on our trail meal, we took a walk, and then we picked a space, and we made tacos. And at this point, that one girl who was good at cooking kind of became like our leader. She was like telling everyone how to cook it. So the tacos came out really good, and they were very yummy. And so I was happy about that. And then we walked back afterwards, cleaned off our equipment and stuff, and ate lunch. We already had a lunch like that. Or I didn't eat lunch there. I left before lunch, went down to aquatics, got changed into my bathing suit, and then came to the main pavilion because I had whitewater rafting that day. So for the whitewater, we did whitewater. So we got on a bus, and one of our kids, he's a first year, and he's like this tall. I'm sitting on the floor, by the way. He's like this tall. And it's like not good. There's no way that kid is going into 6th grade. Because he's supposedly 11. And he's in 5th grade. But I don't believe that because he's super short. It's like he acts and is the size of a 3rd grader. So I don't know how he's so... And I would say maybe he skipped a grade, but he is old enough to be in that grade. So, like, that would... I don't know. Anyway, he got lost because he can't do anything for himself. So he was gone, and it took like 20 minutes for us to find him. We had like 6 people looking across the camp. So we finally found him and got him to the buses like 2 minutes before they left. Got him lunch and then got him in the bus. So when we left and we were on the bus driving to the Nantahala River, which is extremely cold because it's like runoff from a dam. So it's like it comes from like the bottom of a dam, which is cold. So we go on the river and we get an instructor. So we have to like do safety stuff, and then we have to carry our float down to the river. And so we have our instructor. He was cool. We named him Cola, like Coca-Cola, because everyone else had a nickname but him. So it was like a pirate dude, kept on jumping to other people's boats and taking their paddles and stuff. His name was Blaze. And then there was this big, like, buff dude. Like, every time we took a break, he would, like, wrestle the other instructors down to the ground. Whose name was Peaches, because everyone said he was super sweet. And then, so we named our guy Cola, because he just seemed like a cola. And then, okay, only 4 minutes. And then, or 5, I guess. And then, so we got on the river, It was very fun, and it was a bumpy ride. And so we went through all the rapids and like saw different people's houses. And last year I went, and they were making a new like pizza barbecue place by the river, called Pizza by the River. And they built the whole building, and they were about to open it by the time like last year I was going through. And then this year we drive by, or float by, or paddle by, I guess. And it's like closed down. It's just a sign hanging there. And supposedly they went bankrupt before they even opened last year. So that was kind of sad, because who doesn't want pizza by the river? And then we passed by a guy and a girl sitting near each other at like the river side, like near the Pizza by the River. And like everyone on my boat just started screaming, "Shoot your shot, bro. We believe in you," and all that. And then we passed by another guy, and he was cooking baby back ribs, and he was like, "We got ribs tonight," and he like showed us the pot, and everyone on the river started cheering. And then we yelled, "Sharing is caring," and all that. And it was a great time. And then as we were going through, and we just kept going, and then there was a disco area, or it was called the Disco Rapid, because you're supposed to, it like sends you spinning. So one side paddles like forward and the other side paddles backward, you know. So then you just spin around, and that was really fun. And then we went over the bump in the falls. The bump is a high class 2 rapid, and the falls is a class 3 rapid. So there's 6 levels of rapid. Level 6 is if you go through there you die. So that like gives you some perspective. So the bump is like a big rock in the center, and it's like a bump that you have to get over. And then the falls are 3 waterfalls, like a small 3-foot waterfalls or something. And then they said that Cola said that if we go through there sideways, we will crash, or we will flip, and we will get hurt. So he said no going sideways. And then we accidentally spun, because someone paddled, and so we went sideways, and we survived both. And we actually barely even got wet. So I think that was pretty fun. I think it was worth it, because no one got hurt and no one got really wet. So that was great. And Peaches and Blaze kept splashing us a bunch. I don't know any of the nicknames of the other people, but you know. 8 minutes so far. So after that we drove back, and they gave us all water bottles. But like everyone kept spraying, like put holes in their water bottles and kept spraying people, so I had to confiscate everyone's like pretty much full water bottles. People kept trying to take them back, so I just drank all of them. And at the end I drank 8 bottles of water, and another bottle. 8.5 bottles of water, and I still had another one to go. And so that was pretty fun, and I was in a lot of pain because I drank 8 bottles of water, and my eyes had turned red, and I really needed to go to the bathroom. So I ran to the bathroom, and then we got dinner, because we arrived after everyone had already gotten dinner. And then we went on open boating, which is like paddle boarding and kayaking and stuff, like out on the lake. And that was fun. And then we went back to camp, like hung out on our hammocks and stuff. And then we did, actually, yeah, and then that was pretty much it back there. And then Thursday, actually, I don't know if I have enough time to, Thursday was a lot of preparing for Friday. Yeah, I'll do Thursday next episode, or video.